Okay, bet. What's up, everybody? Sorry about that, man. All right, we should be live. We should be live. I don't know why, but it just didn't. It didn't start up the. We should be live, right? What's happening? YouTube, are we live? There we go. Now we're live. Hallelujah. What's good, everybody? Appreciate you pulling up, man. Yeah, I went live and it like sent me live on TikTok, and then it didn't send YouTube live. I don't know why. All right, let's just get into it because I know it's a little bit of a late start. I mean, this is usually what I like to start trading, so it doesn't feel late, but it's a little bit late. Up 650 already. Look at you. Nice, dude. Static? All right, one sec. How's that? How is that? Oh, up 5K on the Top Step live account. Down 1,000. Damn, sorry about that. Yeah, can't win them all. All right, let's get into the charts. That mic should be better. Let me know. Wait. Bet? Good? All right, appreciate y'all, man. All right, let's hop into it. Let's just hop into it. Good morning. What's up, Mohammed? How you doing? What are we looking at? I'm kind of looking at this the first time. I mean, we were off of that 25,000 support, and we're at about 50% of the range on the hourly and the daily. So, I mean, this market, the bounce is strong. Don't get me wrong. This is 2 hours, and we've moved 400 points. Having said that, this could come back down. We also have a gap right here at 550s to 650s. About a 100-point gap. 100 points above us is a 100-point gap. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see what we can get away with here. Right now we're kind of, like we said, we just ran 400 points, and now we're just seeing like nice consolidation basing out here. 450s is holding. See if this tries to go higher. I also want to look at gold here. But yeah, let's put the hourly up here. And then let's pull up gold on another one. Oh yeah, guys, quickly, risk disclaimer, nothing I do or say here is financial advice, strictly for entertainment purposes only. And educational. Any prop firms that I promote, I am affiliated with and I get a kickback from. If you support me and use my code, it tells them that you like me, then I can get free accounts to give to you guys. But yeah, I appreciate y'all all trade at your own risk, and be smart money managers today. Pray that I be a smart money manager today. Pray that you be a smart money manager today. All right, let's look at gold over here. Appreciate 20 likes off the bat. Appreciate y'all. Look at gold, look at silver. What a move on gold. How much is gold up? It's got to be up like... Let's pull some quotes up here. It's only up 1.5%. Seems like a lot more. 1.8. It seems like a lot more. Just looking at it. Guess not, though. What it do? What's up, man? How you doing? Try to see. Okay, NQ's pushing new highs. We got 500s now. All right. There's going to be some good opportunities here for sure, man. For sure. What a wild market. We'll pull up like the 5-minute here, keep the hourly here. I don't exactly know what I'm waiting for. I mean, we are just kind of melting up right now. It's hard to tactically try to get short here, but we're at about 50% of the range on a high time frame, hourly and daily, right here at 50%. It's like only buyers right now. Seems dangerous to take a position here. Yeah. We'll see. I'm typically pretty good trading around this time, but yeah, this is it's a little interesting because this is just a strong rally. It's a really strong rally. Even up here, we're just kind of holding. We'll only look for like quick scalps today. Maybe if we can get away with like 20, 30 points, I'd be happy. Yeah, man. How was y'all's day though? Did anybody catch the rally out of the open? I don't trade the open, so I'm never gonna catch that move ever, which is fine. It's fine with me. I think the open's a little unpredictable. Like for me, I probably wouldn't have tried to trade that open. Okay, we're getting a nice little pullback here off the 90s. Why don't you trade the open? Because I think it's unpredictable. I think it's unpredictable. It's a little dice rolly for me. Things are moving way too fast. There's no foundation. Like the sentiment of the day has not been set. Usually it's just kind of a whipsaw. I don't trade the open. I'm a very big advocate for like getting a feel for the market, like getting your feet wet in it, and then if you're reading it well, you know, like develop it through the day instead of just like sending it out of the open. You know what I mean? NQ's up a bit, 1.5% almost. Hey guys, can we try to get to 50 likes? I know we'll get past it, but can we get in the short term 50 likes as we try to eye up a trade here on NQ? I'm just looking at two really strong hourly candles, and then we're 50 minutes into this one, and we're kind of still just holding this range up here. So I haven't seen any really crazy selling move come to this market. Just 2 hours of strong buying, and then right here just consolidating right at the highs. Typically means we go higher, but it can always change, right? That's the thing about the markets. These candles can always change. Just constantly watching them. Things can change on a dime. But right now I don't really see a reason to short. We're just kind of grinding up into the gap, maybe. I mean, mark the gap out, like the bottom of the gap. I'm gonna kiss the bottom of the gap at like 550. Like the stream, appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, it's not even really a pullback, but it is kind of just holding the range. Let's look at maybe like the 5 minute. I think we have the picture on the hourly. Let's look at something a little more detailed, because it's hard to get into a trade for like a quick scalp when I'm looking at such a broad hourly chart. We'll use the 5 minute. I know where we are in context on the hourly. Yeah, I mean, we've seen a pullback here at like 290s if you bought that, but there hasn't really. This maybe is a pullback. I wouldn't really call it one, but I guess. It's so tricky though, because the higher you go, the more extended it is, the more likely it is, right? That eventually we will get a retracement. And no, my luck, if we get long here, we'll get immediately stopped out. But yeah, we're looking at this 5 minute. Starting to see a little bit of weakness off the 60s. Interested to see if this 5 minute can break under 47 here. Retracement, pullback, same words. Honestly, same words. There's no need to try to, you know what I mean, complicate it. It's honestly the same exact. There's a lot of words in trading that mean the same thing, usually. Pullback and retracement's the same. I've tried Bookmap, but I honestly got really disgusted with it after they wanted me to pay for data after paying for the Bookmap itself. And it's not super beginner friendly, so I had no clue what I was looking at. Yeah, I didn't we didn't get very far in that process of me trying that out. I'll tell you that much. I pay for enough live data. I pay for enough data as it is as a live trader with props. Like I probably pay 500 a month, which is actually kind of insane. I probably pay 500 a month just in data, which is actually kind of insane. Now that I'm saying it twice. Because I pay for data on my TopStep live account. I pay for 3 markets. I pay for 3 exchanges on my live TopStep account, which is like $100 a piece. Then I pay for like 3 exchanges on my Tradeify live account, which is like $100 a piece. Yeah, we got to figure that out because that's crazy. Holy crap! I'm spending more on fucking data than I am on evaluations. Just kidding. Not even close. But seriously, that's kind of wild. The live data fee, you got to do it per exchange. So if you want to trade the CME, it's like 150. I think they said they cover one, but I never went to check the billing and see, but I'm sure they do. If you want the COMEX, it's another 150. All that. All right, we're just kind of weakening. I mean, look, the structure is getting really weak right here. Saw really strong buying into this level. And then it's just like the candle bodies are shrinking. We're seeing really indecisive wicks. We have an equal low that just is super vulnerable right here if we want to break it. We've held it for 20 minutes. The range is getting really tight down here. I don't feel like shorting it though. Doesn't feel like a great setup. I'm interested to see though if we do break here, we get some volume to the downside. Yeah, I agree. Willis. Yo, anybody just joining in the stream? We're on a mission to get to 100 likes. On a mission to get to 100 likes, man. I appreciate everybody in here. Risk disclaimer. Everything I say here is for educational and entertainment purposes, not a financial advisor. Yeah. CFTC rule 4.41. I have to say it. I have to say it. I don't say that enough. I should probably say it every stream. Don't copy trade me, chat. Do not copy trade me. We got damn near the same P&L. $3? Wait, this P&L or this one? No, the $3, let me explain that. I was looking at gold last night going parabolic, and I was just looking at the chart on my phone, and I tried to swipe out of the app, and I accidentally bought one micro, like here. Like at the top. I wasn't trying to, I was looking at my phone, and then I sold it immediately. All right, NQ, let's do something interesting here. Three McDonald's burgers up. What's the reason for needing to say it? I don't know. You just have to. Somebody copy your trade and you don't give them the disclaimer. I think they can get you in trouble. Or try to. At least try to. Make it a pain for you. But I always have it in my description, and I say it most of the time. All the time on stream. I'm gonna make some whiteboard videos later, chat. What's some cool stuff I can do with this whiteboard, chat? Hold on a second. Y'all give me some cool ideas for this, okay? 1 second. What's some cool stuff I can do with the whiteboard? Anybody have any cool ideas? The issue is it's too tall. I have to stand up to use it. I'll push it way back. How's that? That's pretty cool. I made a video with it. It was pretty well received. Made like a little educational video. That was cool. Okay, hold on. We got volume. I don't have a top step trade dashboard, man. They don't give you that. See, like, you guys go look at your XFA on the left panel and look at mine. I don't have that. They don't give you that in the live account. Dude, this is like, I'm trying to be so disciplined. This doesn't feel like, this doesn't look predictable in the slightest. I know the markets aren't predictable, but sometimes when you get pretty good at reading price action, they can get predictable. Right now, this doesn't look predictable. Where do you look at volume? I've got two things that I look at, man. Larger candles are naturally just gonna have more volume. There's gonna be more orders in those candles. And then I use the VWAP. That's like the only two volume things that I use. I look at the candle sizes. I know it sounds elementary, but it works. And then I use VWAP. VWAP's like the only other volume indicator that I have. And I think it's probably the most important. I don't think there's much. I mean, you can look at, I'm sure there's other stuff that helps, but VWAP is solid for me. Unpredictable. It's just, I mean, I don't know. I don't feel like right now at this moment, right here in this range, I don't feel like I could predict what's going to happen. So I'm not going to attempt to, even if I control my risk. Yeah, it's like a pullback. It's indecisive. The candle wicks on both sides show indecision. I mean, there's an attempt to break 50s here, but the market's not wanting to do it. So yeah, it's just a little tricky right now. Right here at 45, see if it breaks down. Okay, I like that, Dad. Just like some self-check-in stuff. I like that. I like that. Should put a Bible verse up there. Should put yeah, like emotional check-in stuff. I think we had an idea to do that. In fact, I think Alyssa wrote. Ugh. She wrote, and remember, bulls up, bears down. I was going to make a VWAP video. I'm going to try to make a VWAP video on the whiteboard. I think it'd be good. All right. Some nice buying off the 40s here. Back into the high day. Why is my VWAP on the 500 tick chart way more than yours? What do you mean way more? Like it's a higher price? The VWAP can get a little funky when you start using lower time frame charts, especially with Project X. It just doesn't want to line up well. But true VWAP right now, easy way to get it, just go to like anything above a 5-minute chart and you can scroll all the way out and it'll sync up. Right now we're sitting at 25,254. And honestly, yeah, Project X is funky. I would be surprised. Maybe that's not even correct. That might not even be correct. Go put it on. I wouldn't trust it. I go with whatever they say. Chat, appreciate y'all. Can we get to 100 likes? Or 25 away. 25 away. Yeah, we're still holding this, man. This is crazy. I mean, you could try to shift into being a bit of a range trader here, but this market feels like it's going to break out sooner and later anyway, so that might be a screw up too. Trying to get short here? Yeah, I feel that. It looks like it wants to break 40s. We'll see if it happens. I don't personally feel like after all the strength we've seen past 2 hours, like we're up 400 points and all we can get as far as selling is a 40, like a 40-50 point range. Yeah. And even still, it's like super hesitant to break. Classic bull flag. You know what though? There's a bit of yeah, no, I agree with you. I agree with you structurally. I was gonna follow up on that comment, but there's like a difference. There's a difference between, and man, it's something that I'm still learning to read because this is something I feel like I've been seeing more often, especially this past year. Is like we have bull flags, and then you have where price has like a strong surge of buying or selling, whatever it is, doesn't really matter. But at the top or the bottom of that move, like the structure really starts to weaken. Buyers seem to like almost disappear. You get a whole bunch of these chop candles, and then when we do break that low, we just get volume and it flushes hard. I should make a video about that too, like how to tell when it's going to be a sell-off versus just a bull flag. Because I've caught a couple trades that looks very similar to this, and then when it breaks, it goes. It doesn't really matter because we didn't take the trade on it, but I'm not too surprised to see this dumping a little bit here. In fact, if it gets really ugly, hopefully we'll be able to play some continuation lower. Yeah. I mean, you can't always know, but there is like... You can't always know, but what it is, I will say, is like time. Like the longer we're here and we're just not seeing retest of these highs and the range down here starts to really tighten up, the more and more likely it is that we're just gonna at least do like a run of the stops and then maybe come back or flush harder. But it's an interesting thing. I could try to do a polished up video on that, but even still, that's something I'm still looking at. It's hard to know for sure every time, but I've caught a couple trades like that before. All right, let's see what happens here, man. Come on now. Let's do something. I mean, I'm not going to say let's do something. This is a nice pullback. We didn't catch the trade, but that's fine. At least we're moving a little bit, right? Now we'll wait for hopefully a decent setup. Is that ICT guy the real deal? Don't think so. I don't think so, man. I don't know. I don't know. But hey, I'm the dodo bird with $3 P&L right now, so I'm probably wrong. Some of the ICs, yeah. Well, we won't get into that. I mean, yeah. Once again, I always say I don't think it's the strat. I think every strategy works, man. I think it's the ability, the human ability to be able to control your emotions when you take a loss. There's a lot to be said about how you manage positions while you're in them, because there's so many nuances about. I mean, you guys have seen it all the time watching me stream. Like, if I had my stop here, or if I didn't add too soon, or if I waited for this to happen before that. Like, there's so many things that you just get with reps that I feel like kind of like an unspoken thing about trading. Like, there's so many little factors and things like that, emotions, mental discipline. There's so much. I think that's tenfold way more important than a strategy. I will say this, dude. 22-year-old Chad on TikTok does not have the secret keys to the strategy that's working in 2026 for the low price of $300. You know, he doesn't have the answer to the way the market moves. Does that make sense? I don't think anybody in here is silly enough to believe that, but just in case. And we are just fading here. It's like buyers do not want to step back into it. It's looking ugly. This is getting ugly, man. I'm not gonna lie. They made it a little bit tricky to get short because of how we were holding. Like, the argument was that we were holding for damn near half an hour right there. It only just started picking up some volume to the downside. But yeah, this looks ugly. This looks ugly. I would like to try to get short if we can hold this low here. If it gives us a chance. We're actually picking up volume on the way down as well. I always say that. That first candle that breaks the low, and then the second candle is actually increasing in volume. It's the candle body is larger than the previous. We're picking up volume on the way down. It's a momentum trade at this point. So I would expect whatever else to happen is going to happen with speed. Yeah, this is looking bad. This is looking bad. Where do we get in? Do I want to try to use the tick chart to try to get in here? Try to short against the EMA as we come back up and retest it. When you get a momentum play like this on a 500 tick chart, if you're looking at it like this, EMA can sometimes be a good entry spot. Like, you're going to be entering low to go lower, but hey, man, this is a momentum trade at this point. Like, I should have gotten there at 78. This thing's melting down. Like, the dip buyers are not here. They're not here, bro. This is crazy. Here we go. 50s, 40s. Jeez. Oh, shit. What a short. Oh, God. Imagine that short. That's 100 points in like 10 minutes. Kick-ass trade. That's a nice trade. Yo, we're 5 likes away from 100 likes. Can we 200 likes? Yeah, this is a 20 EMA. So it's going to trail the 20 most recent candles. It's going to trail the most recent. It trails 20 candles, but it's going to trail the most recent exponentially. So it weighs it more. But yeah, it can be good when you catch like momentum trades like that. Hold on, we're popping now. Let's see. God, you got to be so quick to act though when the market's moving this fast, man. It's like where do you really want to try it down here with tight risk? I guess it's about your dip buying area, right? But if we don't execute and we keep going lower, it becomes even more difficult to try to get into. Let me look at this like an hourly. Wow, we got engulfing on the hourly. Failed break of the highs. This looks ugly. Oh boy, this looks ugly. I want to get into it. I had a chance there at 60s. I would like to short it into the 290s. Oh, where the heck do you get in, man? This feels far from a dip buy opportunity. This might reverse the entire move. I'm not feeling it. I mean, I would love to get. Look, we're picking up volume. This thing's a dump fest. This thing's actually a dump fest. I should have gotten into the 60s. Look, the 20 EMA on the 500 tick chart has been like legit. When you just get continuation moves like really one-sided, the retracements are so shallow that like a 20 EMA on a 500 tick chart, it holds like a stone. Should have gotten there. I literally said it. Damn it. That's okay. Just be patient. Momentum trades are difficult because it's like, yeah, you want to be patient, but how patient are you going to be? Like, you're going to miss everything if you're too patient. No, we're going to miss the whole damn move, chat. We're going to miss the whole damn move. I see the selling all the way back down through 300 here. Yeah, I mean, it concedes like the dip buying opportunity at some point. I would say once we broke that 20 EMA and picked up volume on this 5-minute candle, just picked up crazy volume. Dude, it's heavy. 44s just tried to break and just got smacked. I so want to get short here. I know it's low, but I think we're just gonna go straight lower. It's like you want to get in, but you don't want to get. Trust me, I'm scarred from 70-point bounces on NQ in this exact situation. But everything I want to see, I'm seeing. Increasing volume on the way down. Failed break of the range on the hourly. V shape to the downside. I don't know if we'll even be able to participate, to be honest with you. Trying to be patient and wait for something, but I understand, like I know that when we just see strong momentum like this, the pullbacks are like take it or leave it. You're not going to see this thing, you know what I mean? You're not going to see a 370 test or something like that. It's just take it or leave it when you have strong one-sided momentum like this. Still anticipating a buyback. Okay, yeah, no, I mean, yeah, trust your system. Trust your. I mean, look, NQ has done this plenty, so I mean, it's not a crazy. You're definitely not crazy. NQ's done this a million times. The opportunity slapping me in the face. And again, stop break even right away. I like that idea. Maybe if we take 40s, I'd be interested. This candle wants to flip green again, put in a little bit higher body, reject it again. I just kind of like hold a weak range If we can break 40s and then see some more selling again, just like persistent selling, I just don't know. I don't know if we'll have a chance here. 40s is a good entry. Don't get me wrong. Here in the context of what we're seeing, like this thing's going to you know, if I took that trade, I'd be everybody in the chat be y'all. You're selling the bottom. You're selling the bottom. It's not the bottom if it's going to go lower. It's not the bottom if it's going to go lower, right? Bam, another 300. Look at you. I like how you're just executing, not thinking. Nice. Don't think, just do. I like that. I like that. Yeah, I'm sitting here missing everything because I'm a dodo. I'm sitting here unconfident, damn it. I'm never like this. Trying to find the balance of patience and execution right here. This thing is screwed. This thing is screwed, man. This is my fucking... I mean, this is literally my shit right here, and I'm not executing. It's driving me crazy. Like, this is... I'm perfect at this. If there's one thing I'm good at trading, it's catching shit like this. And I'm over here not executing like a little dummy. Damn it. Like, if there's one market environment I do good in, it's right here, right now. So why we not execute? Well, now it's definitely too fucking low. I don't know. Or I gotta sit on my hands at this point. I've already missed too much. I can feel it. I can feel it boiling. Yeah, I can feel it boiling. It's because, I mean, yeah, I've been sitting here being patient. I finally see a market that I'm really, really good at trading this type of market. And I don't execute. That's okay, though. I mean, there'll always be another setup. It's just, yeah. Can't chase it this low. I mean, it's just too low at this point. I think it still goes lower, but just too low. Oh, God. Do we run the risk of getting bounced on 70 points? Oh my God, Bitcoin just got stabbed. Hold on a second. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Oh, Bitcoin's been low? I thought Bitcoin was higher. No, it did. Look at the hourly on Bitcoin. Yikes. Good night. All right, we got NQ at VO. This is just hourly. It's just disgusting. Got a VWAP test here at 260s. VWAP's at 264. We had a bounce off of it, but even still, like, we're just not seeing. Yeah, this is still super weak. Still super weak. We bounced at it, but just nothing. I wonder if we get a break with volume through VWAP. That would come about full circle. All right, trying to break 300s here. Getting a little VWAP bounce. Yikes. 300 back down to 290s, 280s. Holy crap. That's not a good reaction off of VWAP. Staying cash is also trade. Yeah, that's the best trade, low key. Most of the time, that's the best trade. I mean, it wasn't easy to catch unless you caught the momentum quickly, which I mean, I was watching it happen and I was interested, but I just didn't execute. But it wasn't an easy one. I mean, this was just it's like a really strong rally out of the open, and we just were holding this, and then just volume out of nowhere just came into the market, and it's like if you're not acting quick, you're not getting into that. But we saw like 12 minutes of just pure selling, 10-12 minutes of selling. Now we're getting a little bounce off the VWAP, which I want to say is I would like to see it become exhausted and get a retest and a break under VWAP. But I'm not going to step in the way. As long as we're seeing some buying here, I'm going to see how high they want to bring it off of VWAP. Now, I mean, now that I've missed that one big move, I want to be super picky with the entry. See if this candle wants to break the high of the previous at 309. Yeah, this market's just a little bit. Having a little bit of trouble holding above 300s here. Just because we're at VWAP does not mean we're going to reverse. This could just be like a retracement off of it. We see exhaustion and then we sell back through it. I mean, that's where the momentum was before we tested it. Like, we're still selling. We are still selling. Nice dumpage. Oh, yeah. Nice dumpage. Shit, I mean, usually a VWAP test will give you a little bit more retracement than this. This is super shallow. Everything here is shallow. 270s to 310 is not significant, especially off a VWAP test. We're going to break new lows here. I should have gotten short at 310 in hindsight. Yeah, this is so bad. This is so bad. So bad. Oh my. Oh boy, we are just going. We are just going. We broke under VWAP. Get a little retest over to the upside. And this just looks so weak. Scared to short of this low. I mean, that's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm feeling. 100%. Like, where do I put my risk if I get short here? If the candle flips, if the 5-minute flips above 298. Green 400 want to stay green? Yeah. Yeah, this is inducing some FOMO action. I don't want to be too reactive to anything. I know that we could give a decent bounce off of VWAP. We just broke into a new low and didn't get much continuation, so trying to put in some higher lows off 270s. We'll see. We're back above VWAP. See what happens here. And then we just get shot back down. Damn, brother. Yeah, I would agree. Today seems like a very easy day to go green to red. You said NQ flying. Yeah, we're flying down. It is about that time, in it, Doom. It's about the time. It's about, oh, wow. Wow. More volume. It's about the lunchtime reversal hour right here, isn't it? I just do not see us getting buys here at all. But it's so low that it's so hard to get into, man. We've had so many opportunities. So many opportunities. How long have I been live and I haven't taken a trade yet? Crazy, man. Look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin breaking down. Jeez, man. Bitcoin is just so bad. Look how much we've gone in 4 days on the daily. 98 to 88. 10,000. Can't wait to see how many of the ICT traders are green today on TikTok. I mean, actually, was there any ICT setups today that worked? But today they'll post that they were green $10,000. Still breaking down. I'm trying to think of like a logical place that we would bounce, and I'm not seeing anything. Like 25,000 is still very much in play here. God, hourly so heavy. NQ red yet? Yeah, NQ is 100 points off of being red. We'll go red right here, 149. That's red. Yo guys, can we get to 150 likes? Chat. Can we get to 150 likes? This is just so ugly. Do y'all fault me for just not like wanting, like, it's too low to get in? I think it goes lower, but I cannot risk getting 70-point bounce on my, you know what I mean? I just can't risk it. It's crazy. That'd be irresponsible. That would be irresponsible. We understand that, right? Having said that, there's two sides to that coin. This is a momentum play, so I don't really think we'll see a 70-point retracement. But hey, the market can do whatever the heck it wants to do. How low do you think it goes? I mean, we're failing to break out of that range on the hourly. We're seeing a lot of what we saw last week before we broke down from 26,000, which is we set a range on the hourly, then every move above it just gets shot down. So everything above right now, 25,400 is getting smacked. And then what happened last time is we ended up breaking that. We ended up breaking the support at like 500s, 25,500s, and went lower. So we're seeing a lot of that same price action here. I mean, look at this engulfing candle. How do we try to buy against that? It's insane. I would love to see this market break under 25,000. Just trying to wait for an opportunity, man, honestly. I've had a couple, but like you got to understand when it's momentum like this, the retracements are going to be like just take it or leave it. Very much take it or leave it. You're not going to get like a quality. You cannot expect to get a quality pullback when you just have like strong momentum in one direction, right? Because that defeats the purpose of what is strong momentum. Right, it's just like aggressive, one-sided. Like there's just a true imbalance on one side of that market. It's only selling. So like, where is a retracement gonna? Where is a good quality retracement gonna come from in that? It's not gonna come from anywhere. But you have to understand when it's momentum and when it's not. But yeah, that's the sitch. BBC, do you trade NASDAQ? That's what I'm doing right now. Well, we're not really trading NASDAQ. I'm more spectating NASDAQ right here. But yeah, that's the plan. Testing VWAP again. Break even for the day, dude. Honestly, man, with yeah, that's. I mean, you're break even. Like it's okay. It'll be tomorrow. Like it'll be here tomorrow. You got it. You know. Today's very like. Come on. it's one of those days. It's not an easy day to trade. This is like you can't really be mad at yourself if you're red today. Try to keep the risk as small as possible and try to lose as little as possible. But yeah, like it's just. And this is literally the market just head faking, just juking everybody. Just see crazy buying. I did think it was interesting how we're just gonna float off of 25,000 and not really, you know what I mean? I'm always skeptical when it comes into testing like a low of that caliber. But at the same time, I was seeing what I was seeing, and I wasn't convinced to be a bear until we've seen this hourly candle come in. It's a head fake day. Yeah, it's crazy. I trimmed the mustache down a little bit. Not that it matters. Is this hourly gonna flip for us here? Could it really be so easy to just get short and just ride this thing down another 100 points? Yo, what's good, Fade? How's it been, man? Green or red day for y'all? Honestly, if you survived today, applaud yourself. This just doesn't seem like an easy day here at all. Is there something you're looking for here specifically? I keep wanting to tell myself that I want to get short, and I'm looking just for retrace. I'm looking for exhaustion at the top of retracements, and I do want to get short, but it's at the same time it's just so extended here, and I'm paranoid. I'm a little gun shy. I don't want to get caught in a 58,000 point bounce on NQ. That's the only thing keeping me out right now. Having said that, I don't really think there'll be I don't think there's going to be great opportunities to get in short. I think you got to take what you can on these shallow retracements and get in, and if you don't, then that's on you. I'm thinking that's the case, but the lower this goes, the more skeptical I become. I'm just trying to protect capital at this point. I don't know, a little skeptical, little shy today. Go small then, dude. I always trade small regardless. I'll get into trade whenever it's you know what I mean. I execute when it's time. Although right now I'm kind of in a dry. Like I haven't been executing in this entire move. That's okay. Just use a wide stop loss. But guys, now we're getting into the territory of just getting in to get. You know what I mean? Like I'm not following what I want to follow here. But I hear the argument. Y'all want me to get in. I get it. Look, we'll get in. I never end a stream without getting in a trade, but if I don't feel confident in it, I'm not going to get into it. Y'all are trying to get me to FOMO, chat. Any advice on holding winning trades longer? Yeah, man, if you can take some of that emotional stress off by using micros and scaling out where you originally would, and then just letting the runners go, that's good. But I will say most of the time, depends kind of how you trade. Taking profits usually the best thing. Like these trades that like have long hold times work out, but rarely. Like they don't happen often. It's usually a better situation to just take profit when you have it, because most of the time the market's going to come and take you back out. So but yeah, scaling out of some of your position might help you scratch the itch a little bit, but it's hard. I mean, they don't happen often with the really long hold time trades. They do not happen often, and if they do, it's gonna be an obvious thing. Like you'll just it kind of like the market. Like if you get short here, it's easy to have a long hold time when you have like a lot of validation behind it. Like this is an incredibly aggressive selling candle, so it becomes super easy. Then at this point, like it's already moved so far away from your entry that it's like, okay, this just becomes like just hold and see what happens. You know what I mean? Like it's much easier to hold whenever you get an obvious move like this, where it's like, okay, we're in a really good spot. The market's moved aggressively away from my entry. I'm just short here. I've covered some, and I'm just gonna let it go. It becomes easier to do that, right? Like you should, if you're in a short from the top right now, you should be covering some for sure. But I would also be letting a good amount of this go and just see what we can do. And this hourly candle sells through 200s. We're back into the weekly lows, and this just looks like death. I'm sitting here shy as shit, not getting in a trade. I'm in like a weird paradox where the lower this goes, the less I want to get into it, but also the better it looks. What a weird formula. Never be greedy. Yeah, I mean, more like what I'm saying, I say 80 to 90% of the time, just taking your profits usually the best situation. if you keep trying to have long hold times all the time, like most of the time the market will come and tag you out. So it's usually just mentally easier to just get out of most of it. Leave a couple on, but most of it, take it out. See profit, take profit. If it bounces, I won't be shocked. How could we? That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I think that's the issue too. Is like, I want to get short here, but I would not be shocked to see it bounce 100 points. I mean, this market can do whatever the heck it wants. I don't know. I'm sure we'll get into something. I know we will. It's just it's gonna have to. My trading mind's gonna have to just come out and tell me what's up. Just hit TP. Nice, dude. Nice. All right, little bounce here. Look at this. Okay, we got 20 points off of this 5-minute candle low, and we get shot back down. Like, we're seeing the top wicks get put in real time, right? That's a top wick. We put in the top wick. If I got in short, yeah, dude. I mean, I would look for 150. Look for 150 if you're in a short. It's so weak though. There's like really no buying at all. All right, breaking new lows. 180s. Picking up volume on this dump here. This guy said 13,000. Oh my god. Nice, dude. Actually nice. Nice. That's sick. That's a clean ass trade. And yeah, Brandon, you got to lock in something, but I would honestly, if I was in that position, not financial advice, but I would let some go there and just see if we can break under 100s here. This thing's just so weak right now. New lows, 180s. Even gold's looking a little bit like gold's pulling back. Look at this 5-minute on gold. That doesn't look too good. I kind of want to get short on a gold breakdown too. Am I insane? I'm gonna try something real quick. Holy shit, that's a lot of risk. That's where I want it though. Okay, I'm gonna try to. Yeah, I don't like how much that risk is on 2 micros. 828. Let's see if I can go break even quick and we can get under 820s here. Trying to cover the risk. I don't really want to risk a ton on this trade. Can we get under 18 here? Oh my god, NQ's at 150s. I'm short the wrong market. What's the low at? 817. Yeah. We're short the wrong market. I'm looking for this low at 815 to just flush out here. I don't really want to see it back above 823 either. Let me see. Let's go down to a lower. Let's see if I can maybe scale into this. Fucking NQ is way weaker, and I'm over here short gold like a dum-dum. They're both looking weak, though. I think what I like about gold is that if we can break this low, like the flushes on gold can get really clean. They can get really clean, you know what I mean? Like NQ is bleeding down, but if gold can break this low, I think that's what I'm liking more. If gold can break this low, it can get really clean. The flushes on the sells on NQ are nice right now, but it's a slow bleed. I think if gold can break this low, it can get really clean. So I'm gonna try to. Can we get into the 16s here? Let's see a break through 16. Try to add. I don't want to see a bounce attempt here, but I'd like to add the lows at 16. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. We want 814 to break here. That's what I like more. I like to sell on NQ. It's obviously the weaker market, but when gold breaks down through a level, it can get really clean. Like it can flush, right? And I want to be getting out in the flush. Let's see if we can break 814 here on gold. All right, I'm gonna add 3 more, trying to be a little preemptive here, keeping the tight risk. And we're getting bounced on. That's disgusting. Yikes. Oh shit, what do I want to do here? 21s is about right. Like I don't want to see this bounce back above 21. I added at a shit time, I think. All right, I'll take a $170 loss. That's fine. Yeah, I probably get stopped out here. Yeah, no regrets on that. I don't mind trying to take that trade. We're just bouncing off a double bottom on a gold. I think NQ started to bounce too. That kind of screwed me. All right, I'm down 190. Yuck. 5 micros, 190 though. That's not that bad of a loss on gold. And I like where I got stopped out. I think back above 23 is a little insane, so that's fine. Look at NQ bouncing to 190. Where did I stop out on gold? At 21.5 I got out. I kind of want to try to get at 26 if I can get tagged in. I feel like that'd be a solid entry, really tight risk, and then maybe we can add into it if we see selling off of it. I think I want to try that. Try to catch the breakdown through 815 again. Hey, sweetie. 24.9. Seen some rejection off the 24s. Okay, I'm gonna try to get in here. I'm in 3. I'm in 3 on gold short. I'm gonna try to catch this move again. Seeing some strength on NQ. Gold seeing exhaustion. Nice wick off 25. See if I can add into this. I want vengeance. I'm trying it twice. Adding. I'm in 5. Stop it out if we break back above 28. AQ did get that bounce that I was worried about, so I'm glad I'm not short there. I like the gold short. Like, I want to give this room to work a little bit. Let's see at 26. Let's see some rejection 26. I still like it. I still like it. If we can retest this low, I love it. I love it if we can retest this low. Love this for a break of 814 if we can retest this low. See some rejection at 26. Right here, needed to reject at 27s. I think 28.5 is a good stop. I do. Damn, brother. Trying to give it a chance without getting tagged out. 20, it's a little higher than I would like to have seen it, but it's okay. Some nice selling off of that. Still here to try it. Get my stop at 28.5. Nice. Look at that selling coming in. Let's break the low 25 here. Let's break the low 25 here. Let's break the low 25 here. Come on, gold. It's too strong. Too damn strong. Yeah, I'm going to get stopped out here. I mean, if that gets back above 30, it's probably going to go rally anyhow, so. That's tough, man. Tough. Hold on. We're still good. We're still good. We're still good. Let me get another wick off of 28s. Yeah. Yuck. Come on, gold. Do it. All right. I'm cooked, brother. I can't catch a fucking thing right now. Gold's not retesting that low. Still, yeah. That's about what I wanted to see. I wonder if it does it now that I'm out. We'll see. I can't keep getting paper cut though on that. Would have gotten cooked on the NQ short anyways if we did get short because we bounced 50 points. I don't know. I'm down more than I'd like to be though. 500 on the live account. Not fun. Yeah, it's been a stumper pain in the ass. I'd like to try to get a starter there and build into it if we get a retest, but my voice is going out. Looking for a break below 48.20. Yeah, that's what I was just trying to do. It's just what I was trying to do right there. It's just like 828 is a little bit higher than I'd like to see it. But now we're rejecting. How many times could I try it? How many times could I possibly try it before it's like, nah. I'm gonna try it one more time with an actual stop at a pivot of 832. Like half of this range. I'll risk $1,000. That's the most I'm willing to lose today on my live account. The paper cuts are not a good time. NQ is just like, yeah, hourly slipping on NQ to the upside. All right, I'm in 7 now on gold. Gold's starting to fade how I want to see it fade now. 828 is rejecting. See if we can get a retest of the 14s. See if we can get a retest of the 14s here. 814. I think we would like to see NQ hold some strength here for the sake of the gold trade. So far, so good. Don't jinx it. So far, so good. Come on, gold. Give us a little bit of continuation. Give us a little bit. I think we had the right trade wrong. Just like playing it too tight. This is looking really good on gold here. I need to cover some before I have my intraday trailing fuck me over. How do we not go break even, right? Like, I'm trying to manage this like a smart person. How do I not go break even here? Or maybe here, 29. But also, I wouldn't even want to see 25 get tested here. I'm going to go break even. And hope that I didn't make a mistake. Come on, you motherfucker. You motherfucker. You're joking. I hate gold. I actually hate the way gold trades. I never say that enough. I hate the way gold trades. I hate the way it trades. What the fuck? Where are you coming from? Nice wick. I love the way gold trades. I love the way gold trades. I've ever said that. The price action is beautiful. Quick wick here. Rejection back into the 18s. No, I hate the way gold trades now. Yeah, this thing, it's the price action's unreadable. Horrible. I mean, it's actually horrible. I don't know how y'all trade this. This 5-point range just had me stressed out. This is the difference between a winning trade and a break-even trade. And we're into the 22s. This is yuck. Come on, bro. Let's sink this shit into the 18s. Please, Lord, please. Sink it into the 18s. Yes, I love gold's price action. Dude, I'm about to like snap, crackle, pop up in this bitch. Whoa. Oh. Come on, gold. You're right here, bro. Break the fucking low. Just break the low. You can bounce 1,000 points after you break the low. I just want you to break the low. Just break the daily low. Break the session low, please. Oh, boy. You're killing me. You're killing me. You're killing me. I hate gold. I actually hate gold. Oh. Oh, you're the worst. You are the worst. You're the worst. Right here, pin this shit. Pin this shit at 24. Pin the fuck out of it. Pin it. Pin it. Pin that shit. Pin that shit. Break it. Break 17, I'm begging you. I hate gold, dude. It's too much. Come on now. Like, we just won't. We just can't. It's like, we just can't do it. We just can't do it. Just get the cleanest candle ever into the 17s and then to bounce to 22. This is so rough. I actually hate the way this thing moves. Okay. This is where I'm starting to be like, what do I want to do here? I could trail it. I could trail it because we should be breaking here. Let's try to lock in some profit before I look like an idiot. Oh! This is why I like to get short gold. The way it dumps is so beautiful. I mean, it just loses 5 points like that. 50 ticks just gone. 810 covering, baby. Get me out of there. I hate this market. Now we're floating this son of a bitch. Now we're floating this son of a bitch. Now we're up big. Damn it. Damn it. Can we just cover through the 800s? Can we get under 800? Where's VWAP at on this piece of junk? Oh, we're way above it. Or we were way below it. Okay, that's fine. Let's let it dump. Let it dump. Let it dump. Let it go. Don't save her. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. I like the test of 810 flat. I would love to see a retest of that 810 level. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Dude, look how much I'm up on my fundeds. Hallelujah. Today felt like a really crazy, stressful day to trade, so it's nice to be a little green on it. Yo, run the likes up to 200. Here we go. Nice dump. 806. 806, dumping. Fill that order. Nice. Got 2 micros left. I would love to see this go under 790s here, man. Let's try to catch a big one. Let's try to catch a big fish. Trail it tight. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Catch me a big fish. I was rooting for you. Appreciate it. I think that helped. Catch a big fish. What's our low? 806. Let's push 806. We're into the 805s now. Dumping, dumping. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. We might snap through 800s here. We might snap through 800s here. See, now look at gold and then look at NQ. What was the cleaner sell? As far as price action, this was a much cleaner sell. Decisive candle through a low. NQ was over here wicking everywhere. Just like not a fun time. You know what I mean? Look at 800s to break right here, by the way. I might cover one like on either the break or retest at 800. I want to see it break here. Love to see it break here. I'm gonna give it a shot to break. I'm gonna give it a shot to break 800. I don't want to see it bounce though. Like I'm up, but I need to walk away with some more profit. Like 180 is not good enough for all that stress I just went through. Love to see you break 800s here. My stop's at 86. Let me go look at this. Yeah, that's not looking fun. It was still a clean trade though, don't get me wrong. Looking for a top at 811 right here. I need to jump out of it. With as strong as gold has been, I would not be surprised to get caught in a V shape right here. So I'm really trying to think about what I want to do. Like I don't want to see 812 get broken again. I would like to see us just retest that low. If we can get a decisive candle back down there, I'll kind of stop it right here at 812 and just manage it. I would love to walk away with more than what I've got here. I'm not gonna lie. Ugh. 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 This is what I was worried about. Yeah, fuck all that noise. Fuck all that noise. We'll walk away with 418 bucks. I mean, fuck. Come on now. Oh, God. Oh, I could have done so much better with the exit. Oh, it's exhausting, man. That's why you don't hold shit for long. Like, see profit, take profit. 9 times out of 10, you're going to get retested. 9 times out of 10, right? Most of the time. I should have just gotten out of that piece of shit as soon as we broke. That's on me. I mean, I covered some at 804. That was good. We did really good exiting out of the funded accounts. I did good exiting there. I'm happy with the exits over there, but I was looking for still 400 bucks, so it's fine. Just wasn't as good as it could have been. Quartz gold is just, I mean, just gold is just the most rancid, smelly, crappy, just despicable market ever, right? So yeah. Let's get to 200 likes. Let's do it, man. I'm gonna try to go hound some more prop firms to get some accounts to give away. I would have just loved to see. You know what, man? I just would have loved to see this low get broken, and then I would have loved to see 795 or something, then wick, then do it all. Like, I don't care, just do that. But no, we have to go 805 to 815. That's okay. I hate whenever I don't manage the exits correctly, because that's almost more important than anything. Getting out of, you know, like exiting correctly is so important. That was a mediocre exit. Definitely mediocre exit. Had the top supply for almost 12 months. Nice. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. But yeah, you still think NQ? I think that's the general sentiment of that market. Is, I mean, yeah, that's a weak bounce. We couldn't even get to VWAP. Now we're fading again. I think so. The gold breakdown was cleaner and it played out quicker. But I don't think that, like, as far as the longevity, or if like I actually wanted to hold, I think that opportunity is going to come from NQ and not gold. Because look at this, we just took this low and we're immediately bouncing back up. I'm actually curious to see if like gold bulls are actually buying that. Like, does anybody know any gold traders in here actually buying that dip? Because I can see the argument there. Just took the low and bounced aggressively. I could see that idea, especially with all the strength we've seen in gold. I'm sure some people just bought that dip. Yeah, dude, I don't message anybody on TikTok. So it's not me. I DM y'all back on Instagram, though. You're holding what? Holding a gold short? I hate this buying. I hate it. I'm glad I got out where I got out. I got out at about 14. It was just a shitty exit. I let the thing bounce 10 points before I got out. But I mean, there is some good, some bad. I understand how strong the market is. There was an opportunity to take that short. We did. I understand how strong that market is. So I'm not surprised to see this bounce with how strong gold is. I just would have liked to see it under 800 is all. Could have done better with the exit. It was a risky enough trade trying to get short on gold anyhow. I mean, that's not an easy thing to do, getting short gold. I had to try it a couple times too. I was about ready to give up. Now it's breaking 820s. What a nightmare gold is. What a nightmare. Yo, are we at 200 likes, chat? Can we get to 250 likes for a winning day? A winning day. I've got some of these intraday accounts over here, these funded intraday accounts. I don't think that I think I've limited order out. I think I've limit ordered out of all of my positions. So I don't think I've eaten into any of my drawdown on these intraday accounts, which is good. We're 10% of the way to getting past the buffer. 400 bucks is about 10%, right? I need to get past 4,500. Is that 10%? That might be more than 10%. No, I think it's about 10%. And I don't think I've given back any drawdown, so that's good. Because I've only used limit orders to get out, which means I'm getting out. Like I'm not unrealizing any profit exceeding that limit order because the price has not exceeded that order because I'm immediately out. So I'm getting out at the best possible price, not giving back any drawdown, which is a more difficult thing to manage because you saw it. Like I had to be getting out here on my funded accounts. I could not let this thing bounce back, come back, and that would be so painful. Because even if that was a break-even trade, right? If I got short here on the funded accounts and didn't cover and tried to hold for more and like was break even here, it would have came back and like it would have been a break even trade, but it would have been $400 eaten into my drawdown, which is just so painful. Really nice move on gold. Now it's selling. It just has to tag everybody out. Wow. How do you do with trailing drawdown? It's exactly how I do it, man. I'm just like literally limit order out of every trade if you can. Don't be greedy. No long hold times. That's for sure. Like long hold times with trailing drawdown is not a fun situation. Hey guys, if y'all wanted to get started with any of the prop firms I'm affiliated with down below, use code BPC. If you use that code, you get the best possible discount. I'm affiliated and partnered, so I do get a kickback. But the good thing is, if you use my code, it shows the prop firm that you like me, which means that they'll give me free accounts to get back to y'all in the live streams. So definitely do that. Here goes gold. Here goes gold. I was disgusted by the 820 retracement, but we're lower. I think we can go lower. I don't see the risk of putting another trade on after I got stopped out at a higher price than this. It would be silly. I think we've taken the meat out of that. I mean, gold's pretty deep into this retracement. It's still very strong in my opinion, so I'm not gonna mess with it. I keep an eye on it though. What's good? Morningstar. Currently have TPTs. Yeah, I've got 5 funded TPTs right here on the bottom. $220 likes, man. I appreciate y'all. Can we get a 250 likes? Can we get 30 more likes? Appreciate y'all. Look at gold here. I mean, what's now weaker, gold or NQ? I think short term, it's like gold's maybe has more potential here. It is just so risky to get short there. What is silver doing? Silver hasn't broken the double bottom it's testing either. It's at the lows of the range here. Knowing me, you get short gold, you should get short silver for the break of this low, and we just run back to the high of the range. That would be typical, right? I'm seeing an opportunity for the gold markets to sell off a little bit here, or the metal markets. We have a gap on silver, by the way. Anybody talking about that? Gap from 89 to 90. You'll be damned if I take a trade on silver, though. Trust me on that. I'm not going to do all that. Not going to do all that. Watching NQ try to break back down through 70. Another crazy day in the casino? True. I'm about to be at a real casino in next week. I'll be on a cruise. I'm going to go to a casino. Any games y'all suggest I play? I've never played like table games. I think I would know. I think I know how to play Ultimate Texas Hold'em. Blackjack is a little confusing to me. I think I would do pretty good at Ultimate Texas Hold'em. Just max bet when you get Broadway pairs, right? Just max bet. Like how do you lose? Pocket kings, max bet. Pocket aces, max bet. Lightning strike slots? Yeah, I've been only doing the slots. I don't think I get casino points when I don't do the slots. What short do we like better here, NQ or gold? I think we should stop looking at gold. We know how that market can be. That thing can bounce like crazy. We'll look back at NQ here. Not holding a very strong range off the 140s. Once again, man, I appreciate everybody that hangs out with me in the streams. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are in the right spot too as well. Where's the damn disclaimer? This is a disclaimer. Not financial advice. Entertainment and educational purposes. I hope you guys learned something here. I do receive a commission on any prop firms you guys use with code BPC, and I do appreciate it. Yeah, man, as far as the update of the prop firms, like let's do a quick round the table. We are like they're fresh. They're so fresh. We are $400 in prop. This is like day one of trading them. I didn't take a trade on them yesterday because it was super choppy. And most of these are intraday except for the alphas. But I've got 3 of the My Funded Future 150K Rapids. And then I've got 5 of the TPT. Just, they only have one account type. 5 of the TPT 150Ks. They're all funded. I got them all funded like last weekend. Coincidentally, like I didn't even really know. But it hit good because like Monday came around and now I have like 11 funded accounts. Goals to just be super tactical, man. A couple $100 a day. I've got a limit order out of these trades until I get past that buffer. So I'm going to be using limit orders only. Try not to be greedy. Locking in just quick moves because I can't give back drawdown. I can't do it. That's the plan. That's the plan. We'll get past those. And then the TPT and the My Funded Futures Rapids, they both have daily payouts, and I've got 8 of those accounts total. So, like, come on now. If we can make a couple $100 from 8 of those accounts, all with daily payouts, yeah, $100 from 8 of them. If I can make $100 a day from 8 of them, once I get past the buffer, I can just take an $800 payout every day. 100 out of each, right? Or they might have a minimum payout requirement, but still, that would be nice. And then my Tradeify Live and my Top Step Live account, obviously. That's the goal, man. It's to just have a basket of trading accounts that you know what I mean? That I rotate and I take payouts from some of these and some of those. Work towards getting live accounts so I can get better benefits as far as like maybe working towards live bonuses or having, I would say daily uncapped payouts, but you get that in the funded stage with TPT. You don't even have to get a live account for that. So yeah, that's kind of what that's the update on that. Alerted to buy on gold. That's funny, man. I mean, gold long at 813 is working so far. They know they're gold. Oh, chat, we're like 20 likes away from 250 likes. 250 likes. I'm gonna try to do an account giveaway tomorrow. I would love to do just an account giveaway every stream. Like I think we can. Thing is, I like the so little time today. I have to go back and forth with emails with the prop firms and like try to get accounts. I'm sure they're gonna get sick of me asking for them. I'm sure they're gonna get sick of me asking for free accounts to give away to y'all. But hey, like I said though, if y'all use my code, right, and I'm a good customer of theirs, then they know, right, that it's worth it for me to give away accounts to y'all. So it comes full circle. That's how I was able to persuade MFF. MFF is goated, man. I'm not gonna lie. MFF is goated. If I'm just ranting here, they've treated me amazing as a partner, and they've treated me the best. They've treated me the best out of all of them, honestly. I think I've given away 10 accounts with them total. Oops. No, but they're all good usually. But yeah, no, I'm gonna try to get some more accounts. What prop firm accounts would y'all like to see me try to go get to give away? Here we get an NQ rally through 210 maybe here. If it holds. Trying to bottom out. If you can make crazy profit above and beyond consistency, can you eventually get that money out? Yeah, man, you got to be a little bit more detailed, but yeah, more or less. I'm trying to think of an example. I'm on my Tradeify when I had them funded. I made like, I was trying to think. For example, maybe I made like 30,000 in 2 weeks. Like, obviously, there's payout cap, so you can't take that all out right then and there. But I mean, you can flip winning days and take the 5K payout cap for 5 weeks, and then sure enough, you'll have taken that money out eventually, right? So you can do that if that's your question. Eventually, with most prop firms, the way they structure it is, you know, if you have a large amount in the balance, they're going to move a portion of that to a live account. So you just keep trading, taking payouts. Eventually, when you get that live account, you need to go look at the details of your prop firm. Wow, huge rally. Go look at the details of your prop firm and how they handle moving you to a live account, what kind of balance you'll bring over. But yeah, more or less, if you make a huge amount of money, you can get access to most of it eventually. It depends on each and every prop firm, man. Lucid and Funded next. Tradeify. Tradeify and Top Step. Yeah, dude, I honestly don't know if I could get a free account from Tradeify. My affiliates actually don't do well for Tradeify. Like, I don't do well affiliating for Tradeify. I wish I did better. I don't know why. I thought Tradeify. I mean, Tradeify is very popular, but I just don't get any traffic over there. Honestly, don't even know if my damn thing is working. I don't know. I like don't get any traffic on Tradeify. Like, I'll be honest, I don't do well affiliating for them. Probably one of their worst affiliates. Which is crazy because like I promote, like I've got the live account. I always talk highly about like, oh, Tradeify is solid. Tradeify is solid. Just for some reason, y'all prefer MFF, TBT, Lucid. Dude. I'm okay. Top Step. Do you think if I asked Top Step, they'd give me a free account to give away? I mean, they don't really do that kind of stuff, but for me, maybe. For me, maybe. All right, we're seeing NQ. What is gold doing, man? Wow, everything's kind of cooling off a little bit, grinding higher. We're going to get a VWAP test on NQ. You Tradeify code today? Okay, bet, man. Appreciate you. Passed over 15 evals, blow them first week. Any advice? Yeah, man, you got to trade. Yeah, because real emotions are involved once you get it funded, right? Like, you know that you're eligible to earn and withdraw profits if you trade within the risk parameters, blah, 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 all the disclaimer stuff. It's not as easy as just getting funded and taking a payout. Like, trading's hard as is. There is limitations in as far as like the rules of prop firms, consistency, things like that. But you can earn and withdraw profit. You have the ability to earn and withdraw profits if you trade well. But the thing is, you got to trade them. You just got to trade them differently, man. If you don't want to be blowing funded accounts at a high rate, like having a high turnover of funded accounts, you need to trade a couple micros. You need to not be in a rush. Most importantly, so many people, and I struggle with this too, man. Like, y'all are actually, like, a lot of people are actually trying to change their life in one trade, and that one trade is every trade. Like, they're trying to change their life, risking their entire drawdown on it. It's make or break. Like, try to change their life on one trade. And if you're trying to do that every single trade, eventually you're just gonna bust out. Like, you're just gonna bust. You have to give yourself room to go through variants of losing a couple trades in a row. Like, most people can't do that. I mean, I've gotten a lot better at it, but I only say this because I've been in that spot, and I still do it occasionally. Like, I'll risk too much in that context. Like, I'll risk too much or over leverage. But yeah, you got to size way down, trade them differently, man. Protect the capital in those accounts. Slowly get towards your targets. Don't be in a rush. We're in an interesting spot here. Top of the hour coming up. Right under VWAP. Still say sellers are in control, even though we're seeing a little bit of a breakout attempt back into the VWAP because of that selling move was still so aggressive. We're kind of just bouncing off of this support at 25-100s here. So I'm curious to see if we get a retest. But right now, it seems like what's going to happen is a bit of a VWAP test at 50s. And then we got top of the hour. You're going to see another hourly candle close coming up. On combines, you go bigger. I mean, you can. Yeah, I think it's usually better to just kind of rush the process of the combines. But once it gets funded, you should take it slow. Slow and steady. Holy crap, we're breaking through VWAP with volume. I would not want to jump into this impulsively here. Gold got a nice bounce as well. Trump speaks in 2 minutes. Is that true? In NQ, how much percentage wise is 10 points? Oh, buddy, that's the most math you've asked of me in a long time. You know what? It's hard to answer, man, because that's a hard one. There's got to be a formula for that. How many points is... My first question back to you would be, why is that important? And second, that's just tricky. How much percentage wise is 10 points? It would be a fraction of... That's true. It's hard to say. I mean, you could figure that out right now. Like, we're up 120 points at 0.5%. Somebody do the math. probably point, like, it's probably less than, it's probably like a fraction of, I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's not a lot. It's not a lot at all. Like 0.01, 0.01 maybe? 1/10? Yeah. Well, look, we're up. Here's a better. We're up 100 points and we're up 0.5%. So 0.05 maybe? I don't know the fucking math. I don't know. You make my brain hurt. Yeah, 0.05 is close guess. Gang said 0.03. Now that seems about right. You're hurting my brain. For stop loss and TP. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You want to risk 10 points. 0.0. Yeah, I feel like you're making it very complicated, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you're making it complicated. But I respect like the determination to try to figure out your risk and stuff like that. It seems like 10 points is what you're comfortable risking. 10 points can move very quick on NQ, so you're probably going to be getting stopped out of a lot of trades unless you're like very quick scalp trader. I would suggest maybe sizing down to a micro and widening that stop and actually giving your trade a chance to work out, because 10 points is, I mean, you're going to be hitting on a lot of those break evens and stop outs often. You could even try trading ES. ES with 10 points on ES with a couple micros is probably a better system for you. But no, I appreciate like how you're trying to get into that, you know, figuring out your risk. That's super important, especially for new traders. They kind of don't care about that, so that's good. I just think that math is probably gonna be more of a nuisance than anything. Or you can use the ATR. Go look at some ATR videos. I made a video on ATR. ATR is a great instrument to measure risk. Go do it. There's some decent videos on YouTube for ATR. If you're actually trying to figure out risk based on kind of points and what's probable range for you to risk against and to target, ATR is going to help you. Seems like that's the path you're trying to look for. And you should definitely go look at a video on ATR. I'll try to make a video on it, but right now I don't have the time. But I'll do that. ATR is a good system for you to learn, though. Go learn ATR. Go learn ATR. Apply it on whatever time frame you're using it on, and go do some research on that. I think that'd put you in a good mindset going into tomorrow. Okay, we are just, yeah, I mean, we're just going, brother. It started to look okay. Started to. Sellers are back in the house. Another 100-point drop, 100%. We're gonna, somebody said NQ long. You know what? I'm kind of feeling the threat of this wick run under 140. I'm not feeling it. I mean, we just have one-sided selling here. I try not to go long there. This is looking pretty ugly. It's a little low to enter. I mean, in hindsight, I would have liked to maybe attempted to get short here, but this looked, at the moment, it looked really strong. And then we didn't even really set any structure to break down through. It just kind of melted lower. I mean, we're green on the day. Today's a very wild day, man. I honestly wouldn't mind chopping it up and just saying, hey, this is the day here. We'll keep an eye on it. Let's stay live for another hour here, because I've been live too long. I've only been live. How long have we been live? Almost 2. We'll chill. I mean, we might take another trade, but it's, I don't really feel like risking the profit I made today. Today's a little bit wild. The shorts are really looking like the move here, though. VWAP is like respecting a lot today. We saw a rejection to the upside on it earlier. Then we just came up and pinned price there at VWAP again and rejected. VWAP is in full effect right now, chat. VWAP has been working out pretty well past day or two on NQ. Win giveaway. No giveaway today, man. No giveaway today. Still some great prop firm deals you can get with code BPC, though. Yeah, this feels This feels a little bit weird. Why do you trade NQ some days and ES others? You might have seen me dabble with ES one day. I haven't really actually effectively traded it. I pull it up sometimes. I don't really do that though. I don't really trade. I've said a couple times that I would like to try to trade ES, but I never keep my word on it, to be honest. Title says giveaway? No, it doesn't. Damn, dude, I thought I updated that. I did update that. It didn't update. No, my bad, man. My bad. 2 wins on VWAP. Yeah, today's been nice for VWAP there. Nice for VWAP. I think I would have liked it if we didn't just kind of, we got some really strong buying into it, so I was a little skeptical. We saw 20s break into the 60s in like a minute. That was just a really strong move, so I was like, eh. How we approach VWAP says a lot to me, so I don't know if I really want to get short there. Clickbait, low-key clickbait. Yeah, you know what? That's all me, man. I had issues starting the stream up, but I did update the title. Then I started it, and then it didn't start. So then I was just trying to get it going, and then I had to reboot it, and I guess the title went back to the old title. I don't know. This is looking like maybe rally back to the 200s. This is just holding a range here. Gold came back. Gold snapped back off the low we got out at. Good thing we got out. I was curious to see if buyers were going to step in on gold there. Period of the moving average. I use the 20. I use the 20 EMA. It's the EMA, not the MA. Gold pulling back. NQ leaving an ugly wick there, 195. If we kind of hold a bit under 170s here, the structure is going to start to look very weak for a breakdown trade through 150. What is your average trade duration? Good question. Chat, does anybody have an idea of what my average trade duration is? It's a great question, actually. I want to say a couple minutes. But I've also held things. I've also held trades for hours. Just really depends. Most of them, though, is couple minutes. What about y'all? How long do y'all hold 32 minutes? 10? Yeah, 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I mean, if we get some crazy reaction and it becomes kind of obvious, like if I had a reason to get short up here, this and I was still in it, it would be a longer hold time trade. I'll just let this play out. But usually I'm looking for quick scalps. Y'all are in 5-10 minutes, yeah. 5-10 minutes, sometimes less. 15 seconds, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes less. Shit, I've been in trades for 30 seconds. No, but most of the time, a couple minutes. $20 minutes. That's a good little median kind of. Little longer hold time. That's about right. 20 minutes is solid. 3-second stop out, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. I tried to pass a lucid eval yesterday on gold, and I did not expect it to get this freaking strong. I got in short at 820, like on the first, like as this thing was rocketing. I got in like a couple minis, and then it went from 820 to 840 in like a second. It immediately stopped out. Let's see if I can find it actually. It'll be somewhere back here. Yeah, I think I got caught in that. Fucking gold. It felt really extended. I didn't think. I don't know what I was thinking. Just trying to fade the top a little bit. Take a little off the top. Wasn't a whole bunch of logic to that trade, I guess. It was an eval trade though. Just kept going. I know, it was crazy. Like most traders had a trick shot phase. Were you in here yesterday? Were you in here yesterday, Logic? Yes or no? It's funny that you bring that up. You must have been in here yesterday. All right, I'm not trying to fade NQ here. We're holding structure right under VWAP. It's not what I like to see when I'm looking short. Holding structure under VWAP because it sets us up for a breakout trade. Hey, can you explain your approach? Yeah, man, I'm kind of a discretionary price action trader. I use market structure. I use things like VWAP. I just use basic price action concepts. Usually leaning on the side of trend trading and breakout trading. And I feel like I've gotten very good at risk management at this point. So, like managing the actual trade, I feel like is my edge in trading. No, like kind of adding into the winners and keep cutting the losers small. But yeah, I'm usually kind of just like trying to trade the trend, trying to follow the intraday trend, look for continuations or trends, and look for breakouts, more or less, using price action and market structure. But I mean, if you stick around here long enough, you'll see how I trade. Hey, sweetie. Where'd you put Pink's ear cleaning stuff? I think it's still outside on that table out there. I don't see it. Did it fly away? I guess so. It shouldn't have. Oh wait, I see it. There you go. Is this ear being an issue? Yeah, he's kind of whining. Is he? A little bit. I mean, you could wipe it out with a wet wipe. What? You could wipe it out with like a wet wipe or wet paper towel. I was gonna clean it and then put the medicine in it. Yeah. What are you doing? Getting ready. Okay. Hey, just purchase Lucid Flex using your code. Thank you. Thank you, John. I think more or less I kind of want to call it a day somewhere in here. Unless something becomes super obvious to me. I would not mind trying to call it a day. We're up nicely. Got a high here at 260. We're just like right under VWAP, just holding. Holding structure under VWAP. Versus Apex using your code, but the rules look super strict and they don't have customer support. Yeah, the rules are more strict over there, man. Definitely got to do your research on kind of what props you're buying. They are a little more strict. I would suggest, like, you've already bought it at this point. But yeah, you got to do your due diligence on that. But I mean, that's kind of why they're the cheaper option. But just size down and work towards, you know, getting past that buffer and take it slow. What's up, bro? What's up, Sid? What's that EMA on the 500 tick? It's the 20 EMA on the 500 tick chart. I use that sometimes. It's kind of just there for reference. I don't actually use it that much, but said I've had good luck with Apex support. Live trailing is brutal. Yeah, live trailing's not a fun time. Hey, sweetie. What's up, baby? I updated our bid. Okay. Yeah, I've got these are all trailing accounts right here, except for these three. This is 3 My Funded Future Rapids that have trailing drawdown, and this is 5 TPTs that have trailing drawdown. What does 500 tick represent? Very simple way to explain it is 500 tick, just think of 500 orders. So every 500 orders, a candle opens and closes. So it's an order-based chart, not a time-based chart. Yeah, we're just consolidating under VWAP. I almost wonder if we get a breakout above VWAP here. Just a brief one. If we see some buying off of like 210, I'm gonna try to get long for like really. I'm gonna try to take like a really tight one here for like a break of VWAP. I'm gonna take the tightest ever trade. Let's see. In fact, I'll do something like this. I would want to see 200s hold. Then I'd want to see break above VWAP. How's that for tight trade? How's that for tight risk management? Let's see. I like how we're holding. I just want to see a quick wick of these lows and then a reclaim with 220s, and then I want to see a run for VWAP here. See if I can catch this trade with really tight risk. Really tight risk. Let's see, brother. Let's see it. Come down slowly. Just tag it in. Just tag it in. Just tag it. Tag it. Tag it. Tag it. Tag it. Just barely tag it, and then wick off. Now wick off. Ooh, tough. Oh, fuck. That one hurted. Okay, that's okay. We're picking up volume on that. I like the idea there. I like the idea. I like the effort. I like the effort. That's okay. That's a tight stop. No, I liked it. I liked it. I would say I have no regrets on that. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. Either we go there or we just sell it off. I'm okay with either. I like that trade 100%. I'd take that a million times. Has that ever worked? We'll find out next time I take it. We'll find out next time I take it. I think it could have worked. That's why I took it. No, you can't have XFAs with tops while you have a live account. I think it could have worked. That's exactly why I took it. 100%. What was the idea behind that stop loss? I didn't want to see it get back 50% of this range. I just wanted to see a quick wick and then a retest of the VWAP. And for me, that's around 200. Any lower than that, we're testing 50% of the range. I don't want to see it tested 50% of the range after we already have structured kind of under VWAP. So I like that. I liked where that stop was. I actually would take that trade a million times. Just a really, really tightly risk managed. I think we risked $15 to make 120 or something like that. I would have taken that again. $50% pullback healthy. See, I don't really like 50%. I'm not a huge fan. I would like to see it hold a little bit more than 50 most of the time, especially after we've already like kind of came back up off the lows and we're testing a high again. Like something above 50 is cool with me there, I think. In here, 200. So that's kind of what I wanted to see. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't want to see more than 50 for sure. I mean, I'd like to be optimistic of a VWAP break when we're just under it right here, just holding structure. We've tested it twice and we're still not really like selling off. And we might be. That could change. Seems like we want to break under 90s here. This looks like a breaking under 90. There goes 90s breaking down. I'm trying to scalp through the 90s here. I'm short 2 at 90. Looking for the break of that low at 80s. See if we can sell into the low of the range here. We're right at 50%. Stop it out if we run back through 20s. I'll look to take this into like the 160s. If we can get some nice selling under 160s, I'll hold it for the lows. It's a nice wick off 190s. I would love to see his back off of VWAP and sell through the 190s there, but we're just still holding, even though it looks like it wants to. I don't think it's worth getting chopped up this late in the day. See if 212s can hold, I think. Like, we're either going to back off and fade a VWAP, or we're going to hold structure and retest it. And right now, if we can't hold under 200s, it's probably going to be a retest. Yeah, I'm not loving the chop here. I'm getting chopped here. The 5-minute candle's looking super strong. Yeah, it's not what I want to see, man. Super strong 5-minute, gaining volume. If we pull through that high, I'm going to probably bail. Just a bad trade. Got the right in the middle of the range. Most of the time is a bad trade, but it looked like a breakdown through 90s. I like the idea of it. We're just holding structure under VWAP. This could happen. Hold on, I got the camera. We could be doing this for the rest of the day, to be honest, so we'll cut it. We'll call it an early day, I think. We're just not backing off. Got my finger to cover if we break back above 28. Yeah, we're just getting chopped by the range. I'm gonna call it a day, man. We're up 230, then the funded accounts are chilling, so I'm gonna call it. I don't want to get chopped up in that range. I think we've seen super aggressive buying, super aggressive selling, and now we're just getting chopped in this range. It's not worth trading. I'm gonna dip out. I don't think that was a super high quality trade, but also didn't know we were just gonna hold it. That's okay. I'm gonna call it there, slightly green, and go kick it for the rest of the day. Work on some other stuff. Work on some whiteboard videos, stuff like that. All right, y'all. We will catch y'all in the next one, man. We'll see if we get a test of VWAP. I think that was a good cut, though. Yeah, I know. It's a little. I'm always a little hesitant to get involved whenever we're just holding structure under VWAP, because most of the time we get a test. Most of the time we get another test. If we're just holding at VWAP and not like fading off of it. Market moving. Yeah, whiteboard videos are the best bet. I'm gonna work on some. And give back some profit on that. Just got chopped up. I think it's about the right time, right? We've had a pretty crazy swing today. Up, down, and then it seems about to finish that and come full circle that everybody just gets chopped to shit right about now. That seems about right. Crazy up move, crazy down move. Seems like everybody's going to get chopped to shit right about here. So it's probably a good time to call it. Yep, I'm going to dip out, man. I appreciate y'all. God bless. And I will see y'all in the next one. Take it easy, guys.